Welcome back everyone. We're going to be solving LeetCode 1342, number of steps to reduce a number to 0. So given an integer num, we want to return the number of steps to reduce it to 0. In one step, if the current number is even, we will divide it by 2, otherwise we will have to subtract 1 from it if it is odd. So let's take a look at example 2. They give us 8, the output should be 4. 8 is even, we divide by 2, we get 4. 4 is still even, so we divide by 2 again, then we get 2. 2 is still even, so we divide by 2 a last time, and we get 1. 1 is odd, so we subtract 1 from it to obtain 0, and that took us 4 steps to do this. So we know we are going to have a count variable, we'll call it steps, which will keep track of how many operations we have done thus far, and we want to run a loop while our number is not equal to 0. So what are we going to do? First of all, we need to check if our number is even or odd. So we'll say if our number modulo 2 is not equal to 0, meaning if our number is odd, what do we want to do? We just simply want to subtract 1 from it and then increment our steps by 1. Otherwise, if our number is even, we just want to floor divide it by 2, and then we want to increment our steps by 1. And then at the end, we want to return the number of steps that it took us to get to 0. So let's run this. We pass all 3 test cases, we'll submit, and it does run, perfect. So what is the space complexity of this? Well, we're not using any data structures, so the space complexity is going to be O of 1. What about the time complexity? The time complexity is going to be O log n. Why? Because at every step we are either subtracting 1 from it or we are dividing by 2, so we're halving the input, right? 14 divided by 2 is 7, which is halved. And every time we come across an even number, we halve. So what else? What is another algorithm that we can half the input at every iteration? That other algorithm would be binary search, right? Binary search runs in O log n. It gets rid of half of our input at every iteration, which is exactly what we're doing here, just not in a binary search form, right? We're just having our input at every step. So that's why our time complexity is O of log n. And that'll do it for LeetCode 1342.